Thank you very much. I am Earl Sears, and I want to tell you I appreciate the council for inviting us. I appreciate you for having this forum. We do not have a community council in Panola District. We don't have this opportunity to meet together. So I just want to commend you for having this and keeping this going. It's very good. It's very important to the nation. I want to introduce you to my family real quick. I've got my wife, Debbie Sears, back in the back, and then my son, Brent. Debbie is a school teacher. She teaches special ed English at Durant High School. And then my son, Brent, is a student at Murray State College, and he also works full-time at WinStar. And he loves his job. Debbie, she is behind me all the time. She's with me, goes with me most of the time. She needs to be an honorary Chickasaw because she has studied so much of the Chickasaw culture with me, the Chickasaw history, that she knows just about everything. And when we study our genealogy with the Cobbett family, she can tell Mark who his grandfather is. So she knows it very well. We do live on the family farm that we grew up with, that I grew up on in Panola District. And when we trace back our ancestry, Brent, he is the 8th generation Chickasaw to be living in the Indian Territory. When we trace it back to all the way back to Lemuel Cobbett was my great-great-great-grandfather. Levi was the great-great-great-great. And we know that Levi and his mother, Minta Hoya, were on the census in 1839. So, you know, we're real proud to me be a 7th generation, he be an 8th generation Chickasaw, continuously living in the territory. I will tell you what my platform is. I think that's very important for you to know. Economic development is one of the things that we really need to work on. I know that we talk about how well the Chickasaw Nation is doing. We look at the surplus or the money that's available. We talk about the 17 gaming centers. We talk about the travel plazas, the chocolate factory, the printing press, and all of those. And I can tell you, we have no economic development in Panola District. There's nothing happening in our district. So we need to work on getting some of that coming into our district so that we have some meaningful jobs, meaningful employment. Like I said, Brent works at WinStar. He commutes 60 miles a day to go to work for a meaningful job with the Chickasaw tribe. We have no meaningful jobs in our district. So that is one of the things I want to work on. Also want to work on the health care. We're 90 miles away from the hospital and Ada, so it's a long way. We do go to the Chickasaw/Choctaw Clinic in Durant, but our citizens have to wait almost a year sometimes to get an appointment for a checkup. It's unfair to have to wait that long for health services. We have a neighbor that has just been diagnosed with diabetes. His level was very high just this last week, so he calls the clinic. Their response was, "We'll see you August the 25th. That's unacceptable. Those are some of the things that we work on. I am a professional educator. I have a bachelor's degree from Southeastern in business. I have a master's from OSU that's also in business. And I've been working in education for 26 years, teaching students. So naturally, education is going to be a priority of mine. We cannot do enough to help our youth find their direction, find their career guidance. It's very important that we do everything that we can to make sure that our youth, our future, are getting into jobs that they're happy in, and where they're going to be productive citizens and contributing to our society and to our nation. I talk about our heritage and our research. We've done a lot of genealogy research, tracing it back. We've been on the Natchez Trace Parkway. We've found where the Cobbetts operated the stands at Buzzard Roost. We've stood there. So genealogy, history, Chickasaw culture are all very important to us, and we want to do more. I mean, we went to the Culture Center. It's fantastic, and I cannot wait to get to the Research Center and start using some of that. Okay, thank you. Yes, sir.
Don't they have a clinic or something there in Durant? Don't they have a clinic or something in Durant?
Yes, sir. It is the Choctaw/Chickasaw Clinic, and that's the one where it takes so long for a citizen to get an appointment for.
Because I know we have a lot of Choctaws and other tribes that come to Carl Albert there as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's a good clinic. It just takes a long time. It takes a long time. When you want to establish new service, it doesn't matter. It's going to take you a year to get an appointment to establish your new service. And you know, that's unacceptable to me. And I know there's some things that need to be worked on health care so that citizens that live far away, being 90 miles away from aids, especially for weekend emergency care and after hours. You know, and I'm sure it's the same way anywhere else. If we're sick or ill and we want to get into an appointment, you know, we have to sit there and dial continuously, hoping that somebody's going to answer the phone so that we can get an appointment that day. And if we don't get in quick enough, you know, we'll have to come back tomorrow and try again. You know, there needs to be some type of help on that.